If you're looking to buy a home in Arizona but need help with the down payment, then this video is for you. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through every major down payment assistance program in the state. We'll start with the big statewide options, then narrow in on programs that are specific to Phoenix, Tucson, and a few other communities. By the end, you'll know which programs could help you, how much assistance you might qualify for, and exactly what the rules are. I'll also walk you through how to connect with an approved lender. Hey everyone, I'm Sam Thompson. I'm both a real estate agent and a mortgage professional, and I've helped a lot of first-time buyers get into their homes using these same programs. Before we get into specific programs, let's start with the basics. Down payment assistance usually comes in one of two forms, a grant or a loan. A grant, you don't have to pay back. If it's a loan, then there are a few ways that can work. Some loans are deferred, which means there's no payment and no interest. It just sits quietly in the background until you sell or refinance that home. That's called a silent second. Others are repayable, which means you'll make monthly payments with interest just like a regular second mortgage. And finally, some are forgivable. Those are the best kind. You don't have to make the payments after you live in the home for a certain amount of time. The loan is completely forgiven. All right, with that out of the way, let's take a look at what's available in Arizona. The Arizona Home Plus, AZIDA. The Home Plus program is the biggest and most widely used in the state. It pairs with a regular 30-year fixed mortgage with down payment assistance that can cover about 2 to 5% of your loan amount. The assistance comes as a second loan with zero interest and no monthly payment. If you stay in the home for at least 3 years, that second loan is completely forgiven. You'll need at least a 640 credit score, and income limits apply depending on your county. The nice thing about this one is that it works with just about every loan type, FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans. You can even use it with a manufactured home in certain cases, and some borrowers use it for 2 to 4 unit properties as long as they're living in one of the units. It's available statewide through participating lenders, so this is usually the first place to start. Arizona is Home Program. This is a newer program offered through the Arizona Department of Housing and AZIDA. It's divided into two parts, one for urban communities and one for rural counties. For the urban side, this covers counties like Maricopa and Pima. It's designed for first-time buyers who are at or below 120% of the area median income. You can find the area median income by Googling AMI lookup tool Fannie Mae, and that map will show you what the area median income is for your area. The help usually comes as a 0% interest silent second mortgage, meaning you don't make payments on it. It typically runs between 3 and 7% of the purchase price, and the balance is due only if you sell or refinance early. If you stay long enough, and in many cases, it becomes forgivable. For the rural side, which covers the rest of the state, the program offers a below-market 30-year fixed mortgage and adds roughly 4% in down payment assistance. These funds come with forgivable terms as well, and income limits are usually based on 80% of the area median income. Just like the urban version, you access this through an approved lender. Here are some Maricopa County programs. Home in 5 Advantage. The Home in 5 program is probably the one you'll hear about most. It works very similar to Home Plus. You'll get around 3 to 5% of your loan amount in assistance, structured as a zero interest loan that's forgiven after 3 years of living in the home. There's no first-time buyer requirement, and it works with FHA, VA, USDA, or conventional loans. You'll need at least 640 credit score and meet the income limits. There's even a bonus for certain professions like teachers, nurses, first responders, and military. They can get an extra 1% in assistance. You'll take a homebuyer education course and you apply through participating lenders. The City of Phoenix Open Doors program, this one's designed for first-time buyers who make around 80% or less of the area median income and are purchasing within Phoenix city limits. It can provide up to 10% of the home's purchase price, capped around $15,000, as a 0% interest loan that's forgiven over time, usually between 5 and 15 years depending on how much help you receive. You'll need to complete a HUD-approved homebuyer education class and work with a city-approved counseling agency. The home also needs to meet certain safety and quality standards, and you'll contribute at least $1,000 of your own funds. Funding's limited each year, so once it runs out, you'll have to wait for the next cycle. The Tempe First-Time Homebuyer Program, if you're looking in Tempe, the city offers its own version of down payment assistance. It typically provides between $15,000 and $20,000 as a 0% interest loan that's forgiven after a set number of years. It's available only to first-time buyers within Tempe city limits, and income limits are generally set at 80% of the area median income. Like the others, you'll need to complete homebuyer education. Funding opens and closes depending on the city's budget. Most other cities in the valley, like Mesa, Chandler, Glendale, or Scottsdale, don't have any ongoing programs right now, but local nonprofits like Trellis sometimes offer limited grants or match savings programs. For Pima County and the Tucson area, let's look at Pima Tucson Homebuyer Solution. For the Tucson area buyers, this is your equivalent to the statewide Home Plus program. It offers between 3 and 5% in assistance as a 0% forgivable second mortgage that disappears after 3 years if you stay in the home. You'll need at least a 640 credit score and meet the income limits. There's also a flat $9,000 option for first-time buyers that's part of the Arizona is Home initiative. The City of Tucson and Pima County Home Program. This one is perfect for lower income first-time buyers. It can cover up to 20% of your purchase price, sometimes as much as $30,000 or more, as a 0% deferred loan that forgives over 5 to 15 years depending on how much assistance you get. You have to be under roughly 80% of the area median income, buy within city or county limits, and complete a HUD-approved homebuyer education course, and put at least $1,000 of your own money toward the purchase. The home also needs to pass a basic housing quality inspection and be free of lead hazards. Because it's funded through federal home dollars, there is limited funding each year, so timing matters. In northern and rural Arizona, the Flagstaff Community Homebuyer Assistance Program Flagstaff has its own program that matches your savings up to about $20,000 to help with your down payment. It's a 0% loan that's forgivable after you meet the residency requirement, and it's designed for first-time buyers under local income limits. You'll need to buy within Flagstaff city limits and complete the required education. The Housing Solutions of Northern Arizona also runs smaller programs and matched savings accounts for homebuyers though availability varies throughout the year. In Yuma County, there's a regional home program that offers deferred forgivable loans, usually around $20,000, for first-time buyers earning less than 80% of the area median income. You apply through the city's neighborhood services office or through a local counseling agency. And if you're buying in rural parts of the state, don't forget about USDA loans. Those allow 0% down and can be combined with small grants or seller credits to cover your closing costs. So if you're thinking about buying a home in Arizona, don't assume that you need to come up with all the money on your own. There are programs that can cover part or even all of your down payment and closing costs depending on where you're buying and your income level. The key is working with a lender who's actually approved for these programs and a real estate agent who understands how to write an offer that fits their rules. So if you'd like to find out which programs you qualify for, click the link in the description below. That'll connect you with a local real estate agent who knows these programs inside and out, and with a lender that has direct access to them. Now go get that house.